What are the different stages involved in constructing a concrete building structure? When working on a concrete building project, it's common practice to excavate the ground to create underground car parks. In order to excavate the soil safely, walls are built around the perimeter of the building so that the excavation can be carried out on one side of the walls. These walls are called retaining walls. On building projects, various types of retaining walls are used, with one common method being to drill into the ground segment by segment and cast a continuous concrete wall. This process creates a solid barrier that helps to prevent soil movement. After the retaining walls are in place and secured, the excavation process can begin. This involves removing the soil within the perimeter walls until the lowest level of the building is reached. In some cases, the soil at the lowest level of the building may not be strong enough to support the weight of the building. To address this issue, piling is used to transfer the building loads to the stronger soil layers located deeper underground. Piles function similarly to columns, in that they support the weight of the building and transfer it to the ground below. There are many types of piles used in construction. But one common method is to drill into the ground and cast concrete piles. This involves creating a hole in the ground and filling it with concrete to create a stable foundation for the building or structure. Next, in order to effectively transfer the weight of the building to the soil or piles below, a foundation is constructed. The foundation provides a stable base for the building and ensures that its weight is evenly distributed and transferred to the ground. Foundations are typically deep, reinforced concrete elements that are constructed beneath each column, wall, or group of columns. This helps to distribute the building's weight evenly across the soil or piles below, providing a stable and secure foundation. Once the foundations have been constructed, the next step is to lay the building's first slab, which will be placed directly on the ground. Here's an example of what this might look like. Slab on ground is typically a reinforced concrete slab that has a uniform thickness throughout. It is often reinforced either with a single layer mesh or reinforcement bars at top and bottom layer, as you can see here. We are now ready to begin constructing the building structure above ground level, starting with the vertical supporting elements, such as columns and walls. Columns and walls play a critical role in the building's structural integrity, as they not only carry the weight of the building, but also provide resistance against lateral loads, such as wind. In most cases, columns and walls are constructed using in situ concrete, which means that the concrete is formed and poured on site. This allows for greater precision and control over the construction process, as well as the ability to adapt to changes or variations in the building design. In addition to in situ concrete, columns and walls can also be constructed using precast concrete elements. Precast concrete elements are manufactured off-site in a factory, under controlled conditions, and then transported to the construction site and installed. The next step in the construction process is to pour the suspended slabs. These slabs are supported by walls or columns and are designed to carry their own self-weight, as well as any additional loads, such as people or equipment on that level. Suspended slabs can be constructed using reinforced concrete, as shown in the example. Alternatively, they can also be post-tensioned, which involves using high-strength strands that are cast inside the concrete and then stressed once the concrete has cured. Reinforced concrete slabs are a common and effective solution for spans between 5 to 7 meters, while post-tension slabs are generally more efficient for spans between 7 to 9 meters. However, the most appropriate solution for any given project will depend on a range of factors, including the specific requirements of the building design, the expected loads on the structure, and the available resources and materials. In this course, we will cover the major structural works involved in the construction of a concrete element, including formwork, steel reinforcement, post-tensioning, and concrete placement works. These are all critical components of the building process and are essential to ensuring the safety, stability, and durability of the finished structure. See you in the next video. Teletraining makes the most practical content for the quality construction industry.